Happened near Leavenworth on Sunday. Take a look at this map here. Officials say this happened Sunday on Colchuck Peak, southwest of Leavenworth. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling talked with experts about the conditions those climbers may have faced.
And she also looks at the next steps for the recovery efforts. Jennifer?
Good evening. Well, it's a waiting game at this point. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office says it hasn't been safe enough to recover the three climbers, with conditions remaining dangerous on the peak tonight.
The sound of an avalanche on the mountain is something climbers don't ever want to hear. But Sunday, a group of 6 ran into trouble on Colchuck Peak when the Chelan County Sheriff's Office says the lead climber triggered an avalanche.
4 of the members of the party were caught in that avalanche, and 3 of those members, unfortunately, sustained fatal injuries.
The Sheriff's Office says the 4 were swept 500 feet down a couloir, which is a type of alpine chute.
So if you've been up into Colchuck Lake, this is the mountain directly across the lake from you. And they were climbing a route on that face that you stare at from the lake. As far as where they ended up after the avalanche carried them down slope. It's still unclear exactly how far down slope that they were carried. There's a huge bench there, and they wound up kind of spending the night there.
A 60-year-old woman from New York, a 66-year-old man from New Jersey, and a 53-year-old man from Connecticut died. The fourth, a 56-year-old man from New York, was injured but able to hike back to base camp with the other 2 surviving members of that group. A 7th person who stayed behind at camp that day went for help. Rescuers reached the base camp at around 1:30 p.m., evacuating the survivors. So far, weather and avalanche conditions have prohibited recovery efforts.
We've had a major winter storm impacting the Cascades that sort of started on Sunday night and is sort of still ongoing even right now.
Glass says the group was doing an overnight trip. His advice for climbers:
so the number one thing is always going to be get the forecast.
Safety training is also key.
Oftentimes people are buried under 3 to 4 feet of snow. So digging these people out is no small task. You can easily move 2,000 to 4,000 pounds of snow to get somebody out from under an avalanche. So you need to be very well practiced with avalanche rescue gear, and you've got to be ready for that event.
And safety classes, both in person and online, are offered through the Northwest Avalanche Center. We'll put a link to the center's website in this story at fox13seattle.com. Back to you in the studio.